What's up, world? This is your guy Guitar K, and today's video is called If You Only Grind Just to Shine, You're Wasting Your Time, man. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with wanting nice things or having nice things. I'm just saying that if your sole purpose is to have a bunch of stuff, you will always miss the mark of what it truly means to be happy, of what it truly means to live a prosperous and purposeful life. In Psalm 23, when it talks about our cup overflowing, the reason that God blesses us with an overflowing cup is to help others. And it's not always talking about money. I think that's where people get it misconstrued, man. You can help people with your time. You can help people with nice words. You can help people with knowledge that you have, man. It's better to give than to receive. And once again, I'm not only talking about money, man. I'm talking about volunteering your services. I'm talking about volunteering your wisdom and your knowledge. I'm talking about wanting to help heal people, wanting to uplift people. Look, anybody ever seen Coming to America? You know, when Eddie Murphy gave the old woman on the subway those expensive diamond earrings, or when he walked past the two homeless gentlemen who just happened to be the same rich gentleman from Trading Places, and he left them with that big wad of money. And a lot of people that I know that watch that movie would say like, well, if I had all the money that he had, I would do the same thing. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Because if you don't have a spirit of giving right now, in the present, you're not going to have it then. You start developing these spirits, those principles today. You be the person that you want to be in the future. The only way to get to be that person is to start being that person right now. In the book of Mark, it speaks of a widow. There was a bunch of rich people giving to Jesus. They was giving large this and big that. But all she had was 2 copper coins. And she gave them to Jesus. And he said that she gave more than all the rich people because she gave what she had. That's what I'm talking about, man. When you practice spiritual principles, you realize that it's not about the amount that you give. It's about giving from your heart. It's about, do you have a spirit of giving? Don't be selfish, man. We live in this world together. It's about unity. Again, if you only grind just to shine, you're wasting your time, man. You look, we all have a hole in our soul that can only be filled by being kind and being patient and wanting to uplift others, man. When you uplift others, it uplifts you. At the end of Mission Impossible, when Luther had passed away and Tom Cruise found that machine or tape or whatever it was, and Luther's voice started coming out of it, man. He gave one of the most powerful speeches that I've ever heard, man. I implore you to listen to it. Listen to Luther's final speech at the end of the newest Mission Impossible. But the standout line from it was that we serve those that we cherish as well as those that we may never meet. Because sometimes, we can feel so proud of ourselves that, I'm only doing it for me and mines. Look, man, everybody's yours, the whole world. We are instructed to love our neighbors the way that we love ourselves. Not just love yourself and your husband and your wife and your kids. No. You will always miss the mark if you feel that way as well. We are instructed to love everyone. And again, don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you are instructed to give your paycheck to everyone. I'm saying that you are instructed to love everyone, to be kind with everyone, be patient with everyone, to want to see everyone be successful. Because a lot of times when people just grind to shine, I've even heard people say this, oh man, they're going to be hating on me. They're going to be hating on me. Why would you want somebody to hate on you? Think about that mentality. We want people to love us. We want to love people. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not crazy enough to think that we're not going to have haters. And I understand that people are always going to hate. And I understand that people are going to hate on me. What I'm saying is, I don't want them to hate on me. I understand that they are, and there's nothing I can do about that. But I'm saying that my goal is not to garner hate. No, I want to garner love. I want to garner respect. Look, man, if you only grind just to shine, you're going to waste your time. And you're going to always have feelings of anxiety and trying to compare and feeling like you need more. Look, man, the gift that keeps on giving and keeps adding on to your soul is the gift of giving. And I know it sounds crazy to those that this might sound like a foreign term, man. Look, don't only do for yourself. Don't only wake up with, I gotta get mines and screw everybody else, man.
No,
Look,
no,
that is not the way to be. Practice patience, practice kindness, practice love, practice goodness and gentleness and spreading joy and peace, man. We all have to live on this world together, man. And like I said, let me reiterate, it's nothing wrong with shining. I'm just saying that don't let that be your sole purpose. Look, man, if you remember any of our great people of this world, I'm talking like Dr. King or Malcolm X. I'm talking about people that have a great impact on this world. Don't none of us remember what kind of suits they wore or what kind of shoes they had on their feet or what kind of car they was driving. No, we remember them for their great deeds, for the impact that they had on this world. Again, man, I implore to you, there's nothing wrong with grinding. There's nothing wrong with wanting things, but don't let that be the only thing. If you grind just to shine, you're wasting your time. This is your guy, Guitar K. Be more